President Muhammadu Buhari has accepted that dialogue is the way to go, resolving the situation in the Southeast, and has therefore caused a series of talks to commence. This was disclosed to correspondents by the Minister of Labour and Employment, Dr. Chris Ngige, after a meeting with the President at the Presidential Villa, Abuja, at the weekend. He was joined at the meeting in which labor crisis was also discussed by the Chief of Staff to the President, Professor Ibrahim Gambari. Ngige said, "We also looked at the security situation, especially in my zone, the Southeast, and we made some proposal to him based on the yearnings of the people and what the government also wants. And we are following up with dialogue, which at the end of the day is what will happen. We have to talk, we have to discuss, and part of the discussion starts also tomorrow." The Minister of Defense, Minister of Interior, and the service chiefs were in Enugu earlier last Saturday, and we are going to do follow-up meetings on that again, starting from tomorrow. We briefed him, and he accepted that dialogue is the way to go in all this. Like I keep on saying, there is a very thin line between perception and reality. So certain things should be done, at least to assuage the feelings of the people in the area and make them not to feel unwanted, so that area was also discussed. Ngige revealed that they also briefed the president on labor issues, including the recent strike embarked upon by the Judiciary Staff Union of Nigeria and the Parliamentary Staff Association of Nigeria, PANSAN, that paralyzed legislative and judiciary activities in the country for 2 months before the strike were called off. He said that issues concerning the face-off between the Kaduna State government and the Nigerian Labour Congress, NLC, were also tabled at the meeting. The discussion followed the recent complaint to the president by the leadership of the NLC on the Kaduna State government alleged refusal to obey the terms of the agreement reached between the two parties after the federal government had intervened in the labor dispute. Ngige said the meeting affirmed the need to avoid another round of industrial disharmony between labor and the Kaduna State government, especially as the country is faced with serious security challenges. The minister said he also briefed the president on development in the labor ministry with regard to the industrial action embarked upon by some unions. He said, "I have to see him, the president, to appraise him with labor industrial, especially when you know that the judiciary and parliamentary workers, Johnson and Pansom respectively, had been on strike that lasted for 2 months. We achieved a trace, drew up an agreement, and we have to today submit his own copies of agreements to him. We are going to monitor the agreement. He is very interested in it. And if you remember, he had to do an executive order 10 in consonance with the Constitution so that we have independent financial autonomy for the judiciary and the legislature in the state. So it is one of the few things, and he was happy that at least the strike had been called off. We also looked at the Kaduna State government, the Nigerian Labour Congress. We have arrested the strike, we have apprehended them and formed committees for the workers through the NLC and the Kaduna State government so that they can do some social dialoguing and reconciliation through that route. The NLC just 5 days ago wrote to Mr. President complaining that the Kaduna State government wasn't keeping to their own side of the agreement signed, especially in the area of victimization of workers, He said that the government of Kaduna State has sacked some staff from their workforce for participating in the strike. And Mr. President sought for advice on it, and we have transmitted the advice today. So I and the Chief of Staff have jointly briefed him on that, and we are taking action to make sure we don't have a repeat of what happened in that state. He said that we have already been with security issues. We don't want any more compounding of those issues. All right, Nigerians have reacted. After Buhari after Biafra won the federal government promised reconstruction, Mr. Ngige, how many times did federal government reconstructed? Don't know what they mean by that. They are treating Southeasterners, politicians, as baby. You take biscuit and shut up. Ngige, you are a stupid coward, selfish, greedy, stupid fool. You are, okay, sorry, that's just too much. All right, someone said, we don't need dialogue, we want Biafra. So, Buhari accepted dialogue after trying his best to declare another civil war, and he could not succeed. He must be an idiot. All right, and this is what it should be. If part of dialogue has been followed before, this insecurity and agitation which have affected every nation would have been avoided. So they have the right for self-determination and actualization of a sovereign state of their own without offending anyone. I think this is the best way to go about this issue. You know, Nigerians have been telling the president, dialogue with these people. This is the only way you can solve this issue. But now that the president have agreed to dialogue with the Southeasterners, the agitators of the Biafran nation, this is a nice one. Let's see how it goes, and we pray that God will actually make everything work out smoothly for everybody. So guys, I'm dropping it here. Hit the comment section and don't forget to give us thumbs up. Also subscribe to this channel if you have not. Thank you very much. Bye for now.